a distinguished he is a distinguished audio radio producer, grade one. He is now retired from his services. He has contributed over 36 years to the field of educational radio media. He devoted 34 years of his career at CIET and NCERT as a radio program producer and continues to extend his expertise as a scriptwriter, media trainer, and radio anchor. Mr. Horo has produced a wide range of impactful radio programs and audiobooks, trained numerous state resource groups, university students, and professionals, and has been honored at the national level for his outstanding contributions to educational broadcasting. His profound knowledge and exemplary service establish him as a true stalwart in the domain of educational media. So, welcome, sir. And along with him, we have Vimlesh ma'am. So Miss Vimlesh Chaudhary ma'am is currently serving as an audio radio producer, grade one, at the Central Institute of Educational Technology, that is CIAT NCERT. She brings with her over 15 years of extensive experience in audio program production and script writing. Throughout her career, she has produced more than 1,000 audio programs, several of which have received national level awards in recognition of their quality and impact. In addition to her production work, Ms. Chaudhary has actively contributed to capacity building by providing training to numerous state resource group teachers across various regions. Her work reflects a strong commitment to educational broadcasting and teacher empowerment through audio media. So we welcome you, Nilesh ma'am and Ajit sir. And now the session is over to you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Nidhi.
Thank you so much. And we consider it as our wonderful privilege to be in the midst of all of you. And we are meeting on the air. It's really wonderful. And we are so encouraged to have the interaction with all of you. And it's our real joy. So welcome to all of you. Welcome to all of you. And we believe that we are going to explore some, some wonderful possibilities of the radio media, of the audio media. And before we start, we would like to share with you a slide, which we have shared with so many people, with actually so many groups, but we would like to talk about this at first. So let's go to that particular slide now. And with that, I would just like to inspire you. I would just like to encourage you that how audio media can do for all of us, and what are the tremendous, possibilities. So we are moving on to the slide now. So namaskar to all of you. And again, I will say that it's our joy, it's our pleasure to be in the midst of all of you.
Yes, thank you very much for joining the session.
All of you can see on the screen right now, my dear friends, that it is Mount Morgan, and you all must have heard about it. It is in the Queensland, Australia. You may be wondering that why we are sharing this, but we have a very specific reason to share about it. Mount Morgan is a mount there in the Queensland, Australia. And as I was going through an article by the Aboriginal history of Australia, one thing I read, and that really inspired me so much. So I would like to share this with you. In Mount Morgan, since many centuries, the Aboriginal people, the tribals, they lived there and they struggled with the poverty. They struggled with the sickness and the disease. They struggled with the unemployment, and only one occupation they had, and that occupation was are you getting us? Are we audible to all of you?
Sir, you are audible, but the screen that you are sharing is not visible to us.
Okay. Is it okay now? Is the screen now audible?
No,
is it
no,
now visible?
sir. Screen is not visible. Your voice is coming, sir.
Okay. Is it now okay?
It was visible earlier. A few seconds ago, it was visible. Now
So
it
shall I
is
continue?
visible. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So it is Mount Morgan, and once again, I would like to repeat this, what I was about to say, and what is in my heart, what all of us must be inspired by. Just going through this slide, then we will go to the real content. And Mount Morgan is a mountain there in the Queensland, Australia. All of you must have heard about it. And as I was continuing with this, since centuries, the Aboriginal people and the tribal people, they used to live in this mountain, and their main occupation was the domestication of the sheep. And they struggled with the poverty. They struggled with the ailment and the disease. They struggled with the miseries of the life. But what happened all of a sudden, my dear friends, that I would like to tell you, and that's really going to inspire all of us. All of a sudden, the government of Australia, they came to know that there is a great reservoir of the gold beneath the Mount Morgan.
Yes.
And when this fact came, the government, took over this particular land, and they were given the compensation. And within within a night, all of them who were struggling with the poverty, who were struggling with the disease and all, they became the multimillionaire. I just would like to say one thing, that why they become the multimillionaire. Why did they struggle? Because just they did not know what is beneath their feet. What is beneath their feet. And when the government came to know, their misery was literally, I must say, it was gone. So now we are coming to the topic, okay?
Yes.
Now we are coming to the topic, and I would like to say that that's very important. When we know what is beneath our feet, when we know what are the possibilities that we are having, when we know that what are the related or the allied possibilities within us as far as the audio media is concerned.
Yes.
So then we can have the miracle, of course, as far as the teaching is concerned. So now we are going to begin with this. And I would like to now ask a question with my colleague, Vimlesh ji, that what do you think is the e-content?
As we are going to produce e-content, so we will understand what is e-content. Any content which is produced through electronic gadget or digital content, we can say that is e-content. It can be an audio, it can be a video also, it can be a text, it can be an image also, it can be any interactive program, any animation and simulation also. So we can say any content which is produced and disseminated through electronic medium, that is e-content.
That is e-content, and now we move on to the next. And the next is a very, I must say, it is not now the multi-million-dollar question, but it's a question, of course, that is radio unpopular? What do you think about it? As far as the radio is concerned, so many people say, whenever we interact with the people, they say that no one listens to the radio. Even I remember that the time when I joined, so many people said, what do you do? No one listens. But what is your opinion now? Is radio unpopular?
Not at all, sir. As we can start our day with the radio only, and while we are driving, we can listen radio, and this is very popular. We can say this is very popular in today's. We can listen radio in our phones. We can listen podcast also. So we have different form of radio.
Yeah.
So overall, we can say it's not unpopular.
So you are saying that the radio has now adapted itself according to the time, isn't it? So now we have the vast access of the podcast.
Yes.
Also the internet radio. All of you can see here tremendous growth of the FM radio. And as the Bimlesh was saying right now, that whenever we drive, we actually prefer to listen to the FM.
Sure.
And one research has come recently that more than 67% of the total population in the metropolitan cities, they love to listen to the FM broadcast. So now we move on to the next slide. And I hope that it's going to entertain all of us. Now we are going to talk about the strengths of the radio.
Yes.
Every medium, my dear friends, do not think that only video is almighty. It is not there, right? So the strength of the radio, or the strength of the audio rather, we must say.
Yes.
So we will move on with you.
As we can see on the screen, it's more economic. We do not need more setup, like big studio setup for the radio purpose. We can listen radio on our mobile phones, and so no need of big setup. So it's a more economic, we can say.
Yeah, it's very economic. Yes.
And it's easily movable also, like we can move with the radio. Like I have already said, we can, when we are driving, we can go with the radio, and we can carry carry radio in our mobile phones also, so we can listen while we are moving. So it is easily movable also. And next, as we can see, it allows multitasking.
Yes.
It allows multitasking, like while we are listening, we can do gardening.
Yes, of course.
We can do walking also. We can
do the jogging.
Yes, we can do kitchen work also. So it
Yes.
allows multitasking.
Uh-huh.
Like while you are listening, you can do study also, and you can listen music with it.
Of course. And it says that it has a very wider reach in tough geographical areas. And when we talk about the, NEP 2020,
Yes.
it gives a very special emphasis,
Right.
very special emphasis on using the radio.
True.
And the document says that in whatever possible way, the radio or the audio must be used.
Yes.
So taking that into account, we are now going through this point, wider reach in tough geographical conditions, like in the tribal areas, in the hilly areas, in the terrains. Okay, on that areas, sometimes it is quite possible that the internet may not have the reach.
Sure.
Television cannot have the reach, but at the same time, the waves of the radio, right?
Yes,
waves
we
of
can
the
reach.
yes.
We can reach through the radio only.
It is more effective in the natural calamities also,
Yes.
And I remember one time when it was a cyclone in Andhra Pradesh, possibly. All of you must be remembering. It was, I think, 1977. On that time, only radio was the medium. And one newspaper, I think it was Times of India, and that said that radio served as the purpose of an angel, because it brought the good news that our dear ones are safe. So now we can go to the next. It is more. It says that more imagination.
Yes.
What do you think about it?
Like we can see one emoji, one smiley on our screen.
It's smiling.
Yes.
All of you can smile right now.
So we can see one yellow color smiley. It is on the screen. Like radio.
Right.
Radio allows more imagination. Like we can see here only, and like we can give the example of television also. We can see yellow color smiley. But in radio, our smiley can be in different color. It can be in red color also. It can be in green color also. So it depends on your imagination. Like it gives you more imagination, more imagination scopes. You can your smiley can be in different colors. So no need to bound on yellow colors only, as we can see here. So it allows more imagination.
Right. And one thing more, all of you can see, and you can note it as the tagline,
Yes.
that we are talking to a blind friend.
Yes.
While the question comes of the radio, we are talking to a blind friend. Why do we say so?
Like now we can see each other right now, but on phone, while we are doing broadcasting, we cannot see each other. So we can say we are talking to the blind friends. At the same time, we are also blind.
Yes.
So we are
not only saying that our listeners are blind, we too are.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So we can say we are talking to the blind friends. Right now we are talking to our friends on a screen, but on radio at the time of broadcast, we can say we are talking to blind friends.
Friends, one thing is there, that's very important. Like we have only one tool, and that tool is nothing but the microphone, right?
Yes.
It is the microphone only. In the video, we have so many, I must say, the additions, like the visuals are there and the other things are there. And there are so many, center of the attraction. But whenever the, radio program comes, only you have one tool.
Yes.
And that tool is nothing but the microphone. And one very famous quote we would like to say with you, and it was a wonderful quote, and that is, if you smile with the microphone, will you continue with that?
If you smile with the microphone, the world is going to smile with you.
And if you cry with the microphone, the world is going to
cry with you.
Yes. So that is the power. That is the power of the audio.
Yes.
And now we can move on to the next. Because it is a must question, and we would like to definitely address to this question, of course. What is broadcasting? Broadcasting is a wonderful word. Broad plus casting. Okay. So let us go through. What do we understand literally about what the broadcasting is?
As broad means wide and cast means to put. When electronic magnetic signals are cast on a vast geographical area, covering overseas distance or vast landmass, it is broadcast.
So when the radio signals are thrown into a very vast landmass, covering a very vast distance. Okay. Covering a very vast distance, then it is broadcast. And our last point will be the, of course, because we have said the broad, so
Yes.
we also have to say the narrow.
Yes.
What do you mean by the narrow?
Like we can say narrow means short.
Short.
And cast means again to put. When the electronic magnetic signals are thrown on a short geographical area,
Yes.
less geographical area,
Landmass.
that is we can say that is narrow casting.
So any example of this? I think it can be the
FM radio.
yes,
also,
FM radio,
and
of course.
We can say community radio comes under the narrow casting.
Yes, narrow casting.
Yes. So here is the theory of the narrow casting. I have already said, when radio signals are cast or thrown on a short geographical distance, that is called narrow casting.
Okay.
Or in this narrow casting, FM stations are there, community radio stations are also there.
So now we are coming to, since the session is running very short, and
running
we apologize.
Fast.
Yes, and yes. So now we are going to talk about the formats of the radio program.
Yes.
Rather, I would say that formats of the audio program.
True.
Okay. Am I right with this?
True.
Right.
100%.
So format of the audio program, and the first format comes, and that is called the documentary.
Yes.
What is documentary? In fact, all of you must have heard about it, but now we are going to take you to a vast detail about what the radio documentary is. So I would like to go to Vimlesh now.
Radio documentary, as the name mentioned, it is based on the document.
Yes.
It is based on the document. It is based on the facts also.
No, but I have heard that document means only the papers. Is it so?
For documentary purpose, we can say it can be print material, it can be audio also.
It is not only papers,
yes, which is documented actually.
Okay, documented.
And which is based on the facts, that is documentary.
Yes.
Like we can take an example of print material also, audio, video, manuscripts can be there, tablets also, inscriptions, some letter, famous diaries, photos. But it should be authentic.
It should be authentic. That means it must be historically proven.
Proven, yes.
It must have the authenticity.
Yes, true.
Right. So documentary means whenever we ask you, or whenever as a teacher you are asked to produce a program, to produce a documentary, on that you need to make one thing sure, that everything that is historically proven or the documented. Okay. But sometimes, friends, what happens that the documentary becomes very monotonous. One person is saying blah blah, okay, one person is saying, and sometimes we cannot withstand with only one or two voices. So in order to make it more interesting, what do you do? What do we do actually?
As we can see our next format is docudrama, which is again based on the facts only.
Achha, because it says
documents again document, and it is based on the facts only. Lekin to reduce the monotony, we add drama. So it is based on the fact and supported by the proper music and sound effect. And in docudrama, we can have more than one artist. We can have more than one character.
That means the historical facts are being dramatized.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But also we need the sound perspective, that if we talk about like Jallianwala Bagh, what should be the main care that we have to take care of?
Like Jallianwala Bagh is happened in Punjab. So we should be very clear that Punjab music should be included in our program.
Yeah, Punjabi music, of
Punjabi
course.
music.
And that was the day of Baisakhi.
So Baisakhi music we can add in our program.
Yes.
So it can reduce monotony.
Yeah.
And sound effects can be used. Like if we are talking about guns, so we can use 303.
Yeah.
Like we cannot use AK-47 at that time.
Yeah, of course, because that was not invented at that time.
Yes. So we should be very clear at that time what was invented, what was not, what can be effects can be added at that time.
What were the instruments?
Yes. So it is docudrama. Docudrama again based on I have said documentary and docudrama. Next format is docudrama.
We can go to the next, and everything is available, my dear friends, on this slide. So all of you are going to get it.
Yes.
So that's not a problem, of course. And now we are coming to the next format, that is called the radio magazine. For that, we would like to demonstrate something. Okay, that demonstration will be very important. So when we talk about the radio magazine, I am holding this diary. It's not a magazine right now, but of course it's a diary. All of you can see this now. So consider that it is a magazine. Okay, it is a school magazine.
Okay.
So Vimlesh, now we are going to Now we are going to see, now we are going to evaluate what is this. So it is a cover page. What do
Yes.
you see here?
It's a very glossy and very beautiful page, sir.
And
It's a school building. Sir.
yeah, and the
I can
school
see.
building is very beautifully printed.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
more than it really looks like.
Right.
Okay, and now here we come to now, friends. I have turned the page, and we have come to page number 1. We have come to page number 1, and what do we see here? It is editorial.
Editorial page.
It's editorial, and
Yes.
very high sounding words are here. Of course,
Right.
not able to understand, but okay, fine. So
Yes.
it is the editorial, and now I turn on to the next page, and what do we see here?
So this is a story, sir.
Ah, wonderful story. And I
Yeah.
think on that day you were writing this, because I can see your name here. You know, on that day I asked, what are you writing? So you hid it from me. Wonderful story. Okay, it is
Yes.
a story. Then again, I turn on the page, and this page, what do we see? A wonderful cartoon.
Yes.
And then again, next,
This is a poem, sir.
it's a poem, of course. And then
Yes.
let's go to the next page.
It's a essay.
It's an essay. So all of you must have seen one thing, my dear friends, through our demonstration, that as we continue to turn on the page, the quality or the content also
Is being
change.
changed.
So it is a radio magazine. So in radio magazine, what can be the contents of the radio magazine?
In radio magazine, different formats can be added. Like it can, a song can be there, a drama also, interview also, poem also, story. So in including many formats, we are combined with the one format, that is radio magazine.
Okay. So it is the combination of many
Different formats.
right? Right. So it is the radio magazine, and just one more we would like to say, and then we are going to, conclude our session. And it is a radio feature.
Yes.
We can go to the next now, and the next, next, that is last, of course, that is a radio talk, and the last format that we can see is Vox Populi. It is the last format. It means the voice of the people.
Yes. Okay. So
we will continue with the next session again. Okay.
Okay, so we will discuss about the formats in the next session, like what is Vox Populi, as Sir has mentioned about the Vox Populi also.
In a greater
And-
detail.
Yes, we will discuss in a greater detail in next session. So
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you
And we
very
would like
much.
to say that, my dear friends, you were listening to the Umang program, and it was broadcast from CIT NCERT, and I'm Ajit.
and I am Vimlesh.
And we would like to conclude this radio broadcast now. So right now we would like to say you goodbye till we meet. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Namaskar.
Thank you so much, ma'am and sir. And we thoroughly enjoyed your